welcome to another episode of the Zoe B show After Dark.
Woo!
So, I have an unusual toy tonight for the sex toy of the night. The sex position is going to go with when you're by yourself, you know, what a lot of men and women do by themselves in the bedroom or in your office or any personal private area that you masturbate in. So we're going to do a sex position just for when you're by yourself. And also, of course, we always do the sex education. It's going to be good and educational. And the pillow talk, we're going to talk about what to do when you're in a messed up situation and you want to get out of it ASAP. Bump the pineapple sign or hand gestures or texting. No, when you need to just get up and go, I'm going to tell you what to do for that. And also, not, last thing, but important thing, we're going to get to the interview. So stay tuned. Coming up, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to go and do this pillow talk. So stay tuned. Only on the Zoe B show After Dark. Alright, and we are back. I hope you enjoyed J.R. Cash. That was his song. Of course, following after that was Beyonce. So now we're going to go ahead and get into this pillow talk. So, the pillow talk of the night is getting out of a situation. Like a serious situation to where, okay, bump the pineapples, I just need to go. So, one thing you can do to get out of a situation that you don't feel comfortable in or you just need to just go is always set your alarm clock. You can set your alarm clock to like a ringer tone. Tell him, acting like you surprised and shocked somebody's calling you, and you just get up and go. Another thing is you can easily just tell your friend, look, okay, if I'm going over this guy's house at 10 o'clock and you don't hear nothing from me like after 30 minutes to an hour, just go ahead and call me automatically. So I've done that before. I also let my friends know like the address of some of the guys, especially if I'm just meeting him like that night. I go ahead and text the address just in case something happened. They know where I was last, Last thing I would say to get out of a sticky situation would be honesty is the best way to go, but some guys just can't handle it. But if you are that type of girl that just like to keep it real and honest, you just look at him and be like, look, this shit ain't working. I'm about to go. And just get your shit and go. Honesty is like always the best way to be, because if you see him out in the street somewhere and you speak, you really won't feel too bad speaking to him because you were honest. Maybe he can be good for something else, but a date night, no, definitely not one of those. So leaving from the pillow talk, we're gonna go into the sex education. Now, sex education, I always talk about wrapping it up and safe sex and using lubrication for one of those dry nights. But tonight's sex education would be, I feel like if you have a younger sibling or a child or a young cousin or just someone who looks up to you, I feel like your sex education should be to keep them informed about the real world and what's out there that could get them caught up into sexual activities. So the sex education for tonight would be to just keep your younger spouse informed and to keep them in the knowing of how today's world is. But we're going to go ahead and go into this commercial break, and we'll be right back. I just got done giving you a little tip about getting out of a hectic situation that you definitely don't want to be in. And then sex education, where if you got a younger sibling, you know, just keep them in the knowing and informed about what's really going on out here. So if they go to public school, what they hear from other students won't be a shock. You can just be like, oh, okay, I already know what you're talking about, and just keep it moving. So now we're going to go into my story. You know, I always bring a guest on the show, and they let me know their stories as far as what's going on with them sexually, sexual positions that they have tried, sexual things they don't like, toys they may like, toys they want to try one day with their partner that they just not going to do right now. So tonight is going to be about me. I'm going to let y'all know a little something that, you know, that of what I do and don't do. So I date. You know, I'm single. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. So of course every day there's different guys from age 25 all the way up to 56 that take me out, which I don't mind, because one thing with me, I enjoy a good conversation. If we can have a good conversation, oh, of course I would love to go on a date with you. As long as the conversation is not always about sex. Of course I have a sex talk show, so I don't want to hear about that all the time, but it does easily come up. So experience. I went on a date with this older white man, and you know, I don't discriminate.
How old?
He was in his 40s.
Okay.
And he wanted to try something. You know, of course I told him I have a sex talk show. So he felt open enough to, you know, let's go back to his place and try some shit. So he was like, do you have some lube? And I'm gonna let you know, I always keep a bottle of lube on me. If you don't believe me, let me get my purse right quick. So I got my purse, and let's see what's in my handy dandy purse. So, box of condoms.
Is it empty?
It's empty. Look, though, I got some on deck though. Of course, the baby oil. Now the baby oil is for me because, you know, I don't want to be up in nobody's bed ashy. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like I told you, my lube. So I always keep those three things on me. You know, not necessarily saying I do stuff every night, but I feel like if you are young, whether you're a man or a woman, and you are sexually active, I feel like you shouldn't wait on the other person to bring a condom or lubrication or anything else you might use, because at the end of the day, it's about protecting yourself. So we back at this white man house, and you know, he was like, he enjoyed dating black women, and he liked black women. He just loved black people. He listened to rap, everything. So he got naked, and one thing that caught me off guard with him, like I told you all in the last show, I don't do no activity around the ass. So I don't. So getting to the point, he was butt ass naked on the sofa. You know, he was like, ooh, just rub on me. So, you know, I'm rubbing on him. He was like, ooh, you got the lube on you? I said, yeah, I got the lube. It's in my purse. So I went over there. I went over there and got the lube. He was like, ooh, put some on your fingers. I said, finger or fingers with an S. he was like, oh, with an S. So, you know, I'm putting the lube on my fingers. He was like, oh, just, okay, stick it in my asshole. So, before I continue this story, everybody who know me knows I wear long ass nails, as you can see. And these actually been cut down a little bit. So, when I did this, I had longer nails. So, I stuck one finger in his ass. He was like, no, stick another one. I stuck another one. He was like, get some more of that lube. Stick 2 more in there. So I'm thinking in my head at this point, oh, you done this before. 4 fingers? Oh, you done this before, and with the opposite sex of me, which means with a man, to me. So after I got done, I'm holding my hand like this because I use my left hand. I'm holding my hand like this, asking him, where's your bathroom? Because I had to wash the fuck out of my hand. Because I was just like, OMG. So, that was one experience I do not want to do again. Because like I told you, I'm not a big fan of doing ass activities anyway. No ass activities for Zoe B. So my other experience, and like I told y'all, I don't discriminate. So, you know, this Indian guy, he was really cute, you know, and he really didn't have the accent of a typical Indian man. So when I say Indian, I don't mean Native American, I mean like Indian. So, you know, he had a cute little haircut going on and stuff like that. And he was in town for the weekend for like a little business trip. I mean, yeah, business play. So, you know, went out with him a few days. And he was like, you know, I want to do something before I leave. To go. He wasn't going back to India. He was just going back to Texas. I know y'all was probably going to think he went back to India. No, Texas. So, he would just put himself down automatically. And it's crazy because a lot of women feel like they have a lot of pressure on them to look beautiful. Make sure their feet and nails are done. Make sure their hair are always done. Make sure their clothes are always neat and on point. But believe it or not, men feel the same way. They just don't show it and they just don't talk about it. But men got a lot of personal issues too. Like, is their dick big enough? Is their dick pleasing to their wife or to their girlfriend or to the woman they just having sex with? Are they enjoying it or are they faking it? Just everything. And I've learned that just from talking to men, because I guess I'm just the type of person they like to open up and just tell their business to. But I've noticed that a lot of them hold a lot of things back. And I feel like that's why a lot of guys have issues such as trust issues, communication issues, everything like that. So the Indian guy, you know, he opened up to me before he took his clothes off. He was like, you know, I'm just going to let you know up front that I have a small penis. And I'm looking at him like, awkward. No. Like, you're a nice person. Like, even if you pulled your pants down and you have extremely small penis, I still enjoyed everything else about you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's not all about the penis. But I think with his past experience with women, especially women that he's not close with, maybe just women he just doing a one night stand with or whatever, they probably just told him, oh, your dick too little or something like that. So it's just embedded in his head that he just can't please a woman and his penis is small. So he was telling me, he was like, well, I hope you don't say anything bad about me, but yeah, I do have a small penis. and I don't know if I'd be able to please you. And I was like, well, you know, me being me, trying to be nice, make them feel all good and sweet. I was like, well, you know, sometimes it's not all about the penis. Sometimes it's what your head game is like too. And you know, he was like, well, yeah, you're right. I do make sure, you know, my head game is on point. I said, well, there you go. Pat on your back. You have good head game. You know, just trying to make her feel good.
Did
so, huh?
Did he?
Yeah, he felt good. He felt.
No, did he have good head?
Oh yeah, he did have good head game. Most guys with small penises do have good head game, because once they come to the realization that their dick isn't gonna grow, and their dick is just gonna be that big size, it's like, okay, what to do now? And the next best thing is to just work on your head game and make sure that's 100. Pretty much. So, I'm not going to tell y'all all my experiences tonight, but those are the two experiences. But, you know, that crazy one with the fingering of the asshole and shit like that, that was my kind of wildest and unexpected, because that was very unexpected. Very. And he just made it seem like it was just so normal.
Like, just put your fingers in there.
Yeah. Like, come on, you can do it. Just do it. And I kept asking, you sure you want me to do this?
With these nails.
And I showed him. I said, with these nails. And you know, he on the sofa, bent sideways like this. Like, yeah.
Let's go. No, God.
And I was like, okay, here we go. And I just, whoop, you know. But,
Shoot.
Good. All right, and we are back. We are about to get into the sex toy of the night. And it's not really a toy. I would say it's more so a gadget. It's called the lube shooter. So it comes with, you know, the top that take care of this. And what you do is you take the top off of the lube shooter and you put this in there like that. So as you can see, the liquid is in the inside, because you see it kind of dripping out. And you shoot it up, whether it's a guy or a girl, her butt, his butt, or her vagina, and the lube shooter, and you just, ooh,
Oh,
it really shoots up there. Damn. Did y'all see that shit?
replay.
Replay?
You gotta do it again.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Let me get that.
So I'm filling this up with the liquid.
You just pull it back.
Pull it back. As you can see, it's like the form of a needle, but it's a lube shooter. And you just shoot it up your partner's ass or vagina as such. And then, you know, that's why, you know, when you watch porn videos and you see the girls, they might shoot out milk or water out their pussy. They got to put it in their pussy somehow. So I believe they use the lube shooter. They shoot it up their pussy or vagina. And same thing with the ass. You know, I know sometimes when they squeeze that shit back out, you wonder, well, damn, how all that get in them like that? And it's the lube shooter, you know. It's cheap. If you look in the back of the package, it comes with 2 more. So if you have multiple partners or you're doing a gang bang or orgy, you got 3. And it only costs $5.99. You can't beat that. From the sex shop. That's open 24 hours. So if you know, need a little quick fix or a quick little lube shooter, go to a little 24-hour sex shop and bam. You got it. Yay. So before we end this, I would like to say shout out to the Starship Sex Shop. thank you for always being open 24 hours. You know, Starship on Old National Highway of Atlanta, Georgia. But check me out on Instagram, The Zoe B Show, YouTube, The Zoe B Show After Dark, but you can just type in The Zoe B Show all together, along with YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. That's thezoebshow. And also feel free to tell me your story. Inbox me on Instagram or email me at thezoebshow@yahoo.com or thezoebshow@gmail.com. And just tell me your story. And if you want me to talk about it during Pillow Talk, I would love to talk about it and give you advice on it. So this has been your girl Zoe B. Tune in next week. Next week I'm gonna have Yo-Yo. We're gonna play her music. She's an artist. She sings and raps. So next week is gonna be really good, especially during Pillow Talk time, because she has a lot to talk about.